Y'all, this karmic energy is like really coming up with this Mercury retrograde. I was hoping to avoid it by staying in the higher dimensions. And unfortunately, as a 3D single parent, I got pulled back under into triggers that I thought were already healed. But what a gift, Mercury retrograde, for showing me that apparently it's not all the way healed. So the abandonment wound is really screaming at me today. I've been crying for a couple days, and I'm headed to the grocery store. I was able to luckily shift out of that awful feeling. I don't know. And I am going to the store. I'm going to the grocery store. I don't really want to go there though right now. Maybe I should go home first and eat, because I don't know if I'm going to survive getting low sugar in a grocery store. I better just be responsible with my health. So, I've been in the depths of emotional hell for the past 2 days because I let myself slip back into the 3D. And I never wanted to do that. This is why I am trying really hard to set boundaries. I've set boundaries with pretty much everyone except for my kids, and I guess that's the issue. I do need to set boundaries with my kids, but you can't sometimes, because you have to take care of your kids when you have no help and no one to care. And that's when I have too many hours of having to just basically do everything for my kids by myself, having no partner, having no one to support me in my healing too. It really makes me slip. And this is not the first time this has happened. I will be so high vibe. I'll do the meditations. I will get myself into at least 13th dimension, if not just this 5th, 6th, or 7th, where I pretty much will stay. But the thing is, there is even some polarity. Look, this fucker's texting me right here while I'm making a video. That's why I'm trying not to look at this video screen. And they say that having this narcissist is a gift because it'll show you every tiny little thing that you don't think you feel good enough about inside. And they will bring it up. But they will also bring up major wounding as well, like the abandonment wound, the mother wound, the father wound. They bring everything. And it's oh wow, thank you narcissist, once again, for showing me aspects of myself that are clearly unhealed, even though I've been working for 18 months to clear this shit out. I want it gone once and for all, for real, and I keep doing that. And I'm well, there's another layer. And it's the only thing I want is union. And so, I work every day at that. I work every day to get my vibration high. I prefer to stay there, and I've already known this about myself, and that is exactly why I was saying, like, I have let the dads take over for these kids, because until I have my divine counterpart next to me to be there while I'm taking care of the kids and having the family, running the home, all that, it just constantly brings up triggers. And like they're still kind of too young for me to go and take a break. Like I'll still feel guilty about that, because even though when I'm the only one there, I'll be the only one there with them. But it's like, fuck, it's like at some point in the nighttime, it's like I want to take care of my own needs, get a shower, like, and that guilt that people have put onto mothers for like needing to take time out for themselves, like, really screams at me. And I think, oh, you know what, I'll just keep going, I'm just gonna keep going, I'm just gonna keep going. And it's like my tank runs out of gas, and here I am. And then my patience goes to shit. My emotional state goes to shit. I will cry. I get stressed out. I get frustrated. Like I start just, it's no good for anyone. It's just no good for anyone. And I don't want to be that person. And they definitely don't want that person. Like, I hate that. I hate that. And I work so hard. Like, my limit of patience gets longer and longer. But like, I'm a person who's actively working at this, you know, like, and I just am trying so hard not to beat myself up for the amount and length of time it seems to be taking me to fucking heal from this already, you know, like, here I was like 2 days before Mercury retrograde, and I was super high vibe. I was on a phone call. He's still texting me. I see it popping up. I was on a video chat with me and another healer. We're both doing some energetic work for each other. We were feeling good. I was feeling good. I was high vibe. And then it's like the kids had a day off the school the next day, and I could feel I was still good. I was still good. I was still good. And then around 3 or 4 o'clock, things kind of started going downhill. I started feeling like, damn, I really would like to take a time out to try to center myself, or damn, I really wish I could take a break and like try to get something to eat, or like anything, you know. And I'm so sorry. I hate this lighting. Oh my god, I can't believe I just kicked that down there. That is so fucking funny that I just did that. Oh my god, I was looking for... Okay, hold on. That is weird synchronicity. Okay. Wow. I'm going to be talking about that on when I speak about removing the black cords from my karmic. Okay, so I need to do something really quick. Okay, so I'm going to try to set y'all up to continue my video while I do this. I'm making some toast. So I'm really trying to keep myself in the mindset that Mercury retrograde is definitely a gift that is kind of just bringing up what does need to be cleared. I have spoken out about, you know, the fact that when an empath gets with a narcissist, that having the narcissist is a gift, because like I said, it's going to show you every single tiny little thing, and also big things that you have inside of yourself that need to be cleared out, healed, you know, stuff like that. However, I kind of made this video because I was really thinking about this today as I was doing some light language transmissions to clear the karmic energy. And I feel a little better now. So I was hoping that this video might help someone else, but it's like, yes, there is that perspective, and I can see that there can be numerous different perspectives. Yes, from that more enlightened perspective, the narcissist to trigger the empath is a gift because they truly crack us wide open to enhance our gifts, to do that intense healing, to mold us and shape us into the people who we're supposed to be. This is like the agreement that we had to come down here on earth and lead us to our ultimate beloved. And so once we've already, got all those triggers out of the way and healed, it's not going to affect our relationship with our divine beloved. So that's like the super enlightened way of looking at it. But like looking at it from a regular girl's perspective, I just want to say, like, don't discount the fact that, okay, so having a narcissist and leaving a narcissist is a gift, but, I feel like the true gift would have been falling in love with someone who was truly capable of loving you back, falling in love with someone who deeply loved your soul, your body, your heart, and wanted to be there, to grow with you, to nurture you, to spend family time together, to make you feel beautiful. Someone who wants to snuggle up to you in bed every single night, hold you all night, kiss you gently, make passionate love to you, make you come, like go out to dinner with you, be in general a best friend, romantic life partner. Okay, like to me, that's what I would have considered to be the gift. Not necessarily going through 7 years of, and now actually more like 9, because even though it seems to me that even though we're not together, we haven't been together, there was still cords, there was still roots, there was still connections, there is still connections. We are still legally married on paper. We have a son who we share, so there's always a loop of interaction going on, and it really, really triggers the abandonment wound. Like, and I'm gonna keep on working, doing my inner work to clear that, but I had no idea what the hell was in store for me when I fell in love with this man. No idea. Here I'm really, really thinking that we were in love, that we were going to be together forever. I found my perfect match after having so many unconscious relationships, like, and I don't want to say so many, like I did have, this isn't going to be a video about me talking about my relationships, but I'm just saying, when dealing with the karmic, like, oftentimes we, as empaths, somehow have like this imbalance or something that it makes us feel that we have a connection, even though to them it apparently is not. So this is really hard for I think a lot of empaths. I mean, I know it's a challenge for me. It's a struggle for me. It hurts me. It hurts me all the time when I lay in bed every night alone and cold, wondering why, wishing why, like, you know, it's painful experience to be with a karmic narcissist that, you know, it's just a painful experience. It's like you feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's like your life isn't even yours because all this weird stuff is going on. It's like, why is this you know, and until you get that higher consciousness, that higher perspective, you can drown in these thoughts. You can drown in this reality because it's so hard. Like, the whole reason that you got sucked into this narcissist empath dynamic is because well, I don't know. I don't even know the reason, but I mean, like, the spiritual reason to crack you open, to kill that old part of you, to transcend, to ascend, to open up your gifts. But like, that's the thing. Until you get to that perspective, like, you are just that girl who's feeling abandoned, unwanted, ugly, disgusted with herself. Like, these are the feelings that the narcissist will show you. So it's like, whatever programming you have inside of you, that narcissist will mirror that, and it will trigger you to show you. But until you know that that's what's going on, you're just trying to be better. You're trying to be sweeter. You're trying to be prettier. You're wondering, what can I do to make them be nice to me? Why is it like, at the beginning, you really think somebody did love you? Like, you actually really, like, believed that. I still I don't know. He still to this day makes me feel like it was me that did something wrong, or something I said, something I did across the course of the relationship that made him treat me horribly. And here I am, just this person who really truly does strive to be their best. And it's like, at what point will me giving my best ever be good enough? You know, like, once I've been cracked open by the narcissist and really did a big chunk of my healing, my divine partner did enter my life. But because I had so much shit still residual from my karmic that mirrored out, triggered them, and then, like, that all went to hell. So I mean, I just wish there was more of a community that I had been in so long ago, because, like, you really can prolong your own suffering with this if you really don't know what's going on. Like, I really didn't know this dude was a narcissist. Like, I mean, he is my karmic twin flame, but I don't know. Then they say, don't be too upset about yourself because you had to learn certain lessons. This narcissist had to trigger certain things for you. And, you know, it's all in divine timing, but really, divine timing is your own mental alignment, is your own soul alignment. So, like, every day I'm trying to get my soul aligned, and I feel like, God, I've really been doing so much. to do that. And when's it gonna work, you know? So, I mean, these are the feelings that Mercury retrograde can bring up, especially if you're currently healing from a narc, or if you're currently trying to heal your union, if you're currently like trying to, I don't want to say trying, if you are currently working at your own soul alignment, be aware, Mercury retrograde's here, so it's going to back up your shit, basically. It's going to show you shit from a few months ago, and I think, gosh, okay, a few months ago I was still more lost in the karmic, and I got to think, wow, you know, I haven't had interaction with this karmic for a while now, and at some point I know that everything will be completely cleared out. Like, at some point a Mercury retrograde will come around and there will be no more triggers from that, you know. At some point, I know, because I can look back and I can see less and less and less shit coming up every Mercury retrograde. But I mean, it's a long time coming. And like, my spirit guides are always telling me to be patient. I'm always getting these be patient cards. It's on its way. Like, okay, like, I'm trying really hard. It's hard for me, like, to deny the fact that my soul yearns for love, like, is going against my entire essence. I'm a lover archetype. I'm a Taurus sun, I'm a Taurus moon, and I'm a Leo rising. Like, I'm meant to be loved in this life. And like, the fact that it's been so many years, so many days since I've had any of that, and it's like, at what point will I be fully healed enough to have my divine partner behind me right now with his arms around me? Like, what do I have to do? How much more do I have to do? What do I have? And it's not even about how much do you have to do. It's like, how can I get my soul in alignment with my divine partner being here? And the crazy thing is, I am a twin flame coach. I am a coach in general for a relationship coach, anyone in general, even if they're not a twin flame. But twin flame dynamic is so different. And the thing is, like, I seem to be able to, everyone I've coached has like 100% efficiency in, like, you know, they get they're in union. So I'm good. But like, I don't know. I mean, obviously I personally still have work to do, because if not, he'd be here. And I know it's not supposed to be about him being here, because I know he's with me and I know he's here, and I know separation is an illusion. But on those days that you fall down to that third density shit, separation doesn't feel like an illusion. It feels fucking painful. It fucking hurts more than anything that they're not next to you. And if you don't know what's going on, you will sit there and you will just be in that pain for so long. Now I know, you know, I can shift right out of that. I have the ability to shift out of it. But I personally work on my soul alignment every single day. And if there is a day that I don't get to do my soul alignment, it really fucks me up. And that's why I'm here making this video. Like I said, my kids were home all day from school yesterday, and it got to the point where I was losing my shit with the fucking behavior around here. And it's because I did not have a time to go get my soul in alignment, whether I do that in my shower and I meditate, or time to meditate, whatever. So I am guessing that at some point on the healing journey, you become enough of a percentage healed that maybe you can not have to keep putting in the work, but like I even have to keep putting in the work. And like I'm not like expert, but I'm fucking pretty advanced right now. I mean, especially intermixing with the amazing people that I intermix with, me doing what I do, me performing my energy work on people. Like, I'm pretty advanced with this stuff, and even I have to keep on doing work. And I know all my coaches keep on doing work, but at some point you do push to the percent of, okay, I can relax a little. And I just want to make sure that I can get myself to that point where I'm like, okay, I've done this a lot. So you know what? I'm going to be working on a lot of karmic clearing today. I'm really like, when shit like this goes down, like I will stay up a good part of the night. I'm not answering messages. I am going to be only working on myself so that I can get myself to the next level, so I can get myself elevated out of whatever is triggering me. I don't know quite yet. I have to put myself into a hypnosis. I'm going to have to go in and do this deep inner work, just the same as I would guide my clients to do. So it's like, when this shit happens to me, I have to take that time away. But then I come back and I can serve people even more and more and more. So it's like, I want to get to that point where I have just all that good energy flowing through me so much that I can do like readings daily, or 4 or 5 times a week. I want to be always in my energy. I want to stand in my power. So because I've fallen to the 3D, I'm going to have to get out 12/12. But I didn't want this video to go on for too long. I just want everybody to know that, be aware, Mercury retrograde is going to bring up triggers if you have not transcended everything yet. Like, I really thought I did. I really did. And I was just having a conversation with one of my other friends, my other healer friends, and we're like, you know what, we've transcended Mercury retrograde. This isn't going to affect us anymore. But it's like, that's us speaking when we were in the higher dimension. I fell to a lower dimension, so I'm back feeling that shit again. So it's like, I'm gonna get off the video here and get the hell out of that. I mean, I've gotten out. I'm not as high dimension as I would like to be right now. I'm about 5th, 6th. And honestly, like I kind of just prefer to stay in the 13th where I'm from. I am an earth angel from the 13th dimension. And I really prefer the God state. And falling lower just is painful for me. So I'm speaking about it. All right, everyone. Well, I send you many blessings, and probably more talk on Mercury retrograde to come. All right, bye.